Come on now, don't go getting excited on me. As you guys know, if you guys go with feet in the air, you're going in the fridge. sort of spread out. And the donkey there screaming his head off.
You're watching the Noble Farms YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and support the channel. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This morning we're here at the farm getting ready to feed some of the sheep and the cows. I have some of the bales laid out here behind me here. Danielle is bringing more on the tractor there. I think that's the last one now. So we're getting ready to go back to work again. So we're spreading some bales out here and moving the sheep over to one side of the field, just so we got a better handle on where they are while we're gone. So the guy coming in looking after these while we're away at work don't have to go chasing sheep around all over the field. So we have them pinned on the other side of this little paddock here, just over out of the way, so they're not up around you when you're feeding. So we're going to get into taking the stringing net off these bales here now. And Danielle got some cleanup to do in the tractor. We got some racks from old feeders and stuff here that we're going to move around. Our creep feeder out there, we're going to keep that one where it's to, but some of the other stuff will move around here. And then we have to get the cows across this side, because we do have the cows on the far side of the field here. Get them back over this way so we can get them back down into their pen and pinned up. So because we just don't want them up around the woods and stuff while we're gone. It's just us, I guess. Most people do let them just roam around in their fields, whatever, but we're just trying to make sure they don't trample too much of the field down, because it still is a little bit soft in certain areas, so don't want to tear that up. So stick around and watch us feed some sheep here. So these are the bales that we did last year, trying to get rid of most of this stuff. These bales are not hard, so over the summer with the rain and that, they'll be crappy bales for next year. So we just try to keep the sheep over here as much as we can to eat up some of this hay that we have left over. And then that way then it also lets us keep an eye on them too while we're lambing. Because this is where they're going to be lambing to, is right here. We'll have them pinned up here in this paddock here by the barn, so we can bring them right into the barn when they lamb. A little bit time consuming when it comes to cutting string and pulling string off, but it's all part of it. Not very often we get good days. Beautiful morning, no wind at all. So it makes for a good morning out feeding, eh? So we leave all the feeding to do at the last day we're off before we go back to work. And that way then we know they have everything they need. We let them go out in the fields, feed off the grass and that while we're here. That way then we can keep an eye on them. And then down here in this paddock here, we keep them here to while we're gone, because we have cameras set up so we can actually keep an eye on them while we're at work. So if we see anything that looks a bit funny or not right, give our guy a call and get him to come check it out. So once we get all the string off these, we'll get them moved, separated around, so they're spread out. And the donkey there screaming his head off. And probably the reason why is because we do have a ewe that's over in the barn right there that's yelling and yelling, and she's in the barn because she got out of the fence and while we were bringing the bales in, so just chased her back into the barn and got her pinned in the barn while we get those bales all fed out, so she's not in the way and running around outside the fence. And the donkey, she's pretty attached to the sheep, so she likes to know where every one of them are too. During lambing season, that donkey go around to every lamb and sniff and check them out. And we haven't had an issue with her with any of the lambs. We've seen the lambs playing around her. The donkey's been laid down and the lamb's been jumping all over it and that, walking on the donkey, but still nothing. So consider that a good thing, because they can be pretty fierce sometimes. So we're going to get those all string off these, and we'll be back and we'll show you how we spread them out and what we do there. So these are some of the old feeders we had here that had the net in them, and the net feeders work really good. We loved them, but when we got the goats, the stupid goats who get their horns and that caught in the net, so we pulled the nets out of them and stopped using them. So we're just pulling these out of the field now to just clean up some of the room here. All the sheep are down there resting. Bellies are all full. And that's what we want to see. We want to see them just lid down, chewing cud. That way then we know they're fine, they're full. And as long as they're happy, we're happy. So Danielle, I got a couple more to pick up here. The wooden ones we'll take out of here another time, but get those metal ones taken out. So now we're going to see if we can get one of those bigger bales into the bale feeder over here. These are the bale feeders that we made a little while ago. So these are for the cows. So this is where the cows are going to be coming in here. And they're not easy to get down in there. Don't think she's going to get it in there. So that's enough in for the cows now. While we're gone, they still have some in that feeder. That's where the feeder was, that pile. So they'll picture that in these 2 bales. That'll be plenty for them for the next few days. Frisco is over there yelling his head out again. So now she's coming with the ones for the goats. So we have 7 billy goats over here in a pen that we got here on grain and hay. It's soon going to be butcher time for these. So she's just going to dump them in over the fence, and I'll go in there the once and roll them around. Works perfect every time. So they are eating the oats and that we have on the far side. We have a bin there on the fence. That the oats will come in. As you can see, the oats down in the trough there. Free choice for them. Just a simple little feeder we made onto the fence here, and just a sheet of tin on and put some oats in there. So that's all it is. Pretty simple little system. And then the shelter here for them to get in out of the weather. But yeah, the bigger one there, that's our buck. We'll be keeping him, but the rest of these will be going for meat. They're not that big yet, but we don't want them that big anyway. That should be plenty of size for us. So. But anyway, that's the goats being fed. See if I can tip this one over. There we go. Tip that one over. That should be good enough for them now. So yeah, that's where we're keeping the billy goats. So Danielle is out there moving around bales still. After that's done, then we can see about getting those cows over. Probably going to end up seeing if I can get the sheep into the barn first and get them pinned in the barn, because there is a ewe there that has a bad foot, so I want to get that in and take a look, see what we can do, see what the problem is. So that's it for that. We'll get more video of this today when we get everything situated and everything put in its place. Give you a little rundown on what we did. So now we're actually out in the field now, going to go try to get those cows in. So I have a bucket of a little bit of grain here in the bucket. I'm going to walk over to the field, call out to them, and hopefully they'll come. Most of the time they do. Once they see the bucket, they know what that means. We pretty much have them trained for that. So yeah, let's see how this goes. We'll walk them back right to the pen, and we'll throw the grain into the trough for them there, and hopefully we can get a video of this, of them following me back with this. So we'll see what happens anyway. Hopefully it goes as smooth as I want it to, but you know what that's like. Never happens most of the time. But they're just over there on the tree line in the shade, lid down, so mightn't be too much trouble. It's the calves that don't have the system down pat yet. The calves were born last year, but they'll follow the cows, obviously, but sometimes they don't know all the little ropes that the bigger cows have for getting back to the barn. So we had one the other day when we moved them, jumped the fence, but it's a calf, so it doesn't take long to get it back in. It's going to follow his mother anyway, so. We'll see how it goes. Hey girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. You know what this means. There you go. Full gallop. Come on, girls. There you go. Well, that's pretty easy. What do you want? Some of that? Okay, come on, let's go. Let's turn this around so we can see the cows coming behind me. That way I can keep an eye on them too, so that... Come on, girls. They know. Where's the other one? There we go, in the back there. Come on now, don't go getting excited on me. As you guys know, if you guys go with feet in the air, you're going in the fridge. That little calf. Come on. His nose almost in the bucket. Look, just a running. Come on, up this way. Come on. Come on. Come on, you gotta come in this way. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. And this is where it gets tricky. Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. If we can get them on this side of the fence. Come on. Come on. Do you want some? Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. I'll give them some time. They'll come up here. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Let's see if we can run and keep ahead of them. There we go. We have them in. Get this gate shut. There. That's all to it. Wasn't that difficult. They have their mineral tub over there, their water. They're all in. This is where we keep them too when they get close to calving. We'll end up letting those little steers out in the pasture, and we'll leave these three, one heifer, 2 cows. We'll leave in here so we can keep an eye on them for calving. So there you have it. That's it. We got everything fed, everything put away. Now we're just going to go up now and take a look at that ewe that we mentioned there previously about one with a bad foot. We're just going to go up and check that out and see what's going on. Doesn't look like anything major. Maybe just a little something on the foot, or maybe a sore leg or something. We'll get a feel for it and maybe end up giving her a little bit of something on the foot plus a shot or something, and see how she does. Usually don't have much trouble unless it's really, really wet. If it's really wet, then you will have some trouble. We did have some one year. It was raining the whole summer, and boy, what a mess it was. Mud everywhere and bad feet every day. So treating them for bad feet and stuff and was a nightmare. But that was back before when we had all mixed breeds of everything, and 90% of it was garbage that we had. So new to the whole thing, we didn't know the difference. So we add that garbage here, and after that, we got rid of that old crap and got some good bloodlines with those North Country Cheviots, and we haven't had a hook since. So we'll knock on a bit of wood for that one, because that can happen anytime. But we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. Trying to get some gates closed here, all the noise and the rattling. So just a chain up. Now we can go back up to the barn and see what we're up against with this year. So I'm probably gonna turn you guys off here until I catch her, because that could be a bit of a nuisance too sometimes. I may just end up running it out through the chute, and I might just catch it in the barn, because I have them all in the barn here now. So okay, we'll get you when we catch it. So this is the one we were talking about, had the bad foot. So see the feet, it's curled over a little bit, so I'm going to trim that off while I'm here. Just because we have her in here, so just going to clean it up a little bit. This is not the foot that she's having trouble with, though. It's one of the front ones. Usually don't see this very often on the North Countries, with the feet curled over like this. Easy, easy girl. So this may be one that we'll end up getting rid of down the road because of this. Because anything that we have to be doing this with is just time consuming and not feasible. There's the hook too. Don't see any visible problems there. It just looks like this nail here is a little bit deformed or something. Maybe it might have been damaged down earlier on, but this one will log the number, because this one definitely won't be staying. She's just got a weird toe there. Looks like he's broke. The top was broke off and bent. So And that's the one she was limp. That's the side she's limping on. So, but we're gonna trim all of them down. Give her a new pair of shoes to walk on. Yeah, a little pedicure. Okay. That's not too bad there. I won't keep her in there too long. I'm going to give her foot a little bit of green. This usually just dries it out a little bit. Let's get some on the inside. I think that's in here is where actually right where it looks a little red, a little inflamed a little bit, but nothing serious though, just the same. But we're gonna get some of that in there now and get that all worked in there. Because a little bit right in the back side there looks a little raw. I'm not sure why, unless a piece of dirt rock or something got up there and made it sore, got pinched up there. But I'm gonna make this old leg now a little bit green so that she's easily visible in the field. So lots of that scrubbed into her. So yeah, that's that. We're just going to give her a little shot because just in case there's a bit of an infection there. Just a small dose. Give her 3. It's a muscle one, right? Let's go in the back end. Okay, we'll tip her back up and let her go. Ah, that's her. That's her. Okay.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and support the channel. Thanks for watching.